Oh, there's also a baseball game being played tonight? What's baseball? The World Series. I've never heard of that. What? Yes, World Series Game 2 is also happening tonight. Arizona at Texas. Last night, brutal loss for Arizona. Arizona had the lead most of that game. They were winning the game 5-3, I believe, in the ninth inning. Gave up a game-tying home run to Corey Seager. Went extras, went to 11 innings, and then walk-off home run from Adolis Garcia, who is doing crazy well in the postseason. I think Garcia has 5 straight games with home runs now with that one. He, I believe, scored like 5 of Texas's 6 runs last night or something crazy like that. I have no idea. He's like a one-man show. Absolutely crazy. Walk-off home run, massive celebration. Texas seemed to be celebrating like they'd won the entire series already. So I think this can go both ways because that is a brutal way for Arizona to lose that game because they were winning right into the end. Like, that game was ripped away from them. And that was a game that they know they could have stolen on the road at Texas. And to have that ripped away that dramatically the way that it was, that's probably not going to put Arizona in a great situation coming into this game here. But the way that Texas was maybe over-celebrating the way that they won that also didn't look that good. So that could kind of go both ways there. The market on this is interesting as Texas has dropped from minus 160 to minus 140 as the moneyline favorite, even though they have 65% of the tickets, but 52% of the cash is on the other side, on Arizona, which is a little bit wild. So the market is definitely, it's like reverse line moving on Arizona. It looks like the public's on Texas. More of the money is on Arizona, so those are fairly strong indicators on Arizona. I don't want to touch it because I don't really want to play an Arizona team the way that they lost last night. Coming off that loss, I don't know if I want to play a team that might be in like a kind of defeated mode after that because that was a game they really should have had. The total has gone down from 8.5 juiced over at minus 120, or no, it's gone up from over 120, over 8.5 minus 120 up to 9, but it's only like a tick up because it's now under 9 minus 113, so it's only gone up a little bit. But it looks like the over has 82% of the tickets and 71% of the cash. And last night's game went over. Even in regulation in the first 9 innings, it went over. But it was kind of because Texas tied it right at the end because it was going to land at 8 otherwise, which I think would have maybe pushed the number. I'm not even sure. So I don't know that there's value to be had on the over with yesterday's score looking a little bit higher than it actually was. If you look at the pitching matchup here, Merrill Kelly at Jordan Montgomery. Merrill Kelly is one of the other 2 good pitchers for Arizona. 3.29 ERA on the season, 1.19 whip. Pretty good stats on the season. He has been good against Texas as well in a somewhat limited history, but 30 at-bats. Texas is only 4 for 30 off of him lifetime, which is crazy. A 133 OBA. So Merrill Kelly has done quite well against Texas. Jordan Montgomery, I mentioned that he might have been the Game 1 starter, but he pitched in Game 7 in relief against Houston, so I think that's why they pushed his start off one day. They didn't think he was rested enough after he pitched like 1 to 2 innings in Game 7 as the teams were pulling out all the stops to try to win that ALCS Game 7 there. So Montgomery gets shifted to today. Montgomery's got a 3.20 ERA in the season, 1.19 whip, so also pretty good stats on the season, even though his record was only 10-11. That kind of tells you that his run support was not very good this season. His record is not indicative of how well he pitched. His stats against Arizona are awful, though. In 59 at-bats, they're 18 for 59 off of him lifetime. A 305 opponent batting average off of him, even though he does have 12 Ks and only 2 walks against them. He's given up a lot of hits in that amount of at-bats against them, 305 OBA. So if you look at historically how well these 2 pitchers have done against each other, that might be some of what's moving the market here on this because Merrill Kelly's history against Texas is way better than Montgomery's is against Arizona. So, and I tend to think that's kind of a strong indicator. So that's one strong indicator in favor of Arizona there. But the way the situation is with Arizona having lost that game on the walk-off and blown a game that was like almost a sure win at that point in the ninth, I don't know how easy it's going to be for them to emotionally turn right around from that and play again. Texas, though, like I said, maybe we're over celebrating, maybe are going to be a little bit too high coming into this game. The market read is indicating on Arizona, so those are my thoughts on it. Certainly not going to be betting this game, but those, yeah. That's what I have to say about that. Just breaking down what I see. Some conflicting things going on, conflicting indicators in this game. So those are my thoughts on it. Have a good night. Enjoy all these games, man. It's a college football Saturday. My college football video is up. Those games are starting in a half hour. The ones that I bet on don't start until a little bit later, the 3 p.m. slate or whatever my time. So, peace.